Great morning, holy brothers and sisters, on this magnificent Monday of May 7th, the 22nd of Iyar. It is also the 37th day of the Omer for those counting in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan. Today's lesson will be called Living Learning. This is from teaching number 98. A person does not see how far-reaching the damage wrought by his sins actually is. But the tzaddik, the righteous one, has the eyes of God, as it is written, the eyes of God are to the tzaddikim, from Psalms 34:16, and he sees the extent of the damage caused by a person's sins. Thus, when a tzaddik wants to punish someone, he gives that person his eyes so that that person too may see the true extent of the damage caused by his sins, since until then, this knowledge was hidden from him. And there is no greater punishment for a person than to see the damage that he has done. The reason that we're able to actually sin in this world is just because we are so blinded. We're blinded to the awareness of Hashem and how awesome He is. And when we work on connecting, we will better be able to see and to understand not only the results of our actions, but the entire world around us better as well. Teaching number 99. A person must always fortify himself in his prayers, whether he is able to pray with attachment to God and sincere feeling, or whether he is unable to pray with attachment and sincere feeling, and his prayers do not come forth fluently from his mouth, God forbid. In the second case, he should still fortify himself to pray with all of his might and concentration. This is because at the time he is able to pray with attachment and sincere feeling, and his prayers do come forth fluidly, as they should, then all his other prayers will ascend on high together with that prayer which he prayed properly. And whatever we have done improperly, whether it was actions or prayers, they can all be elevated through teshuvah when we return back to God. Teaching number 100. The tzaddik who has attained great illumination from the light of the Torah and whose deeds are at least commensurate with his level of perception of the Torah, his righteousness and his Torah understanding then settle together in him in peace and tranquility, and consequently he comports himself amicably with other people. But the tzaddik who has attained a level of Torah wisdom and illumination that is disproportionately great as compared to his deeds, in him the holy fire of the Torah then burns, and it is impossible for him to comport himself amicably with other people or to mix comfortably with them the way that the first tzaddik can. We must always strive to put our knowledge into practice. Don't just learn the Torah lessons, live them. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.